What if I told you that your entire life could change in a single day? Not a year, not a month, not even a week. One day, one moment, one decision, and suddenly the whole world knows your name. Today, we're looking at real people, ordinary people, who woke up as nobodies and went to bed as legends. Some of them were ready, most of them weren't. This is the story of people whose luck didn't just change, it exploded. Stay until the end because the last story, it will make you look at your own life completely differently.
Welcome back to Fame Burst, where we tell the stories that sound too crazy to be true, but are. If you're new here, subscribe right now, because this is exactly the kind of content we live for. All right, let's go.
Story 1. Justin Bieber. In 2008, Justin Bieber was a 14-year-old kid from a small town in Canada, Stratford, Ontario. Population 30,000 people. Nobody outside that town had ever heard his name. His mom used to upload videos of him singing covers on YouTube. Not for fame, just to share with family. Then one day, a music manager named Scooter Braun accidentally clicked on one of Justin's videos while searching for a completely different artist. He watched it once, then again. Then he picks up the phone. Within weeks, Justin was flown to Atlanta to meet Usher. Within months, he had a record deal. Within a year, he was on every radio station on the planet. One accidental click. That's all it took. Justin Bieber didn't chase fame. Fame found him because his mom pressed upload on the right video at the right time on the right platform. The lesson? You never know who's watching. Story 2. J.K. Rowling, 240 to 410. In 1995, Joanne Rowling was sitting in a tiny Edinburgh apartment. She was a single mother. She was on welfare. She was clinically depressed. She later said she felt like a complete failure. But she had a story in her head. A boy. A scar. A magical school. She wrote the first Harry Potter manuscript by hand because she couldn't afford a typewriter. 12 publishers rejected her. 12 times someone read her work and said no. Then, publisher number 13, a small company called Bloomsbury. An editor there gave the manuscript to his 8-year-old daughter to read as a test. The girl read the first chapter, then ran to her father and demanded the rest. That was the moment. That little girl's reaction on one ordinary afternoon changed publishing history forever. J.K. Rowling went from welfare to billionaire in under a decade. And it all started with one child saying, "Dad, I need more." Story 3. Alex Tew, the $1 Million Homepage. In 2005, a 21-year-old British student named Alex Tew had a problem. He needed money for university. He had no special skills, no wealthy family, no connections. So he had an idea, a strange, almost ridiculous idea. He created a webpage, one single page, and divided it into 1 million pixels. Then he sold each pixel for $1. His plan was to make $1 million. Everyone thought he was insane. He launched the site. Nothing happened for a few days. Then a tech blog mentioned it. Then another. Then the BBC picked up the story. Within 24 hours of that BBC article, his website crashed from traffic. Companies were lining up to buy pixels. Within 5 months, every single pixel was sold. $1 million, one page, one idea. Alex Tew didn't have talent or luck in the traditional sense. He had one weird, bold idea and the courage to actually try it. Story 4. Lily Singh. In 2010, a young Canadian woman named Lily Singh was struggling with depression. She felt lost. She didn't know what she wanted from life. A friend suggested she try YouTube, just to express herself. Not for money, not for fame, just to feel something. She uploaded her first video. It got a few hundred views. She uploaded another, then another. Then one video caught fire. Within days, her subscriber count jumped by tens of thousands. Brands started calling, she was invited to events, people started recognizing her on the street. But here's what makes Lily's story different. She didn't go viral because of a stunt or a scandal. She went viral because people felt seen in her videos. She talked about real struggles, real insecurities, real life. Today, Lily Singh has over 15 million subscribers, has hosted her own late-night show, and has written a best-selling book, all because one day she decided to press record instead of staying silent. Story 5. The Powerball winner who almost missed it, 710 to 840. This story doesn't have a famous name, and that's exactly what makes it powerful. In 2016, a man in Tennessee, we'll call him Tom, almost didn't buy a lottery ticket that day. He was tired. He was running late. He stopped at a gas station only because his car needed fuel. His wife had asked him to buy a ticket earlier that week. He kept forgetting. Standing at the register, he almost said no. But something made him stop. He bought one ticket. Quick pick, random numbers chosen by the machine. The next morning, he checked his phone. $420 million. One stop, one ticket, one moment of almost walking away. Now, you might think this is just luck, pure randomness, and maybe it is. But consider this. Thousands of people drove past that gas station that day. Tom stopped. He almost didn't, but he did. Sometimes the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one is just showing up. Story 6. Instagram's first viral photo. When Instagram launched in October 2010, it was just another app. Nobody knew if it would survive the week. The very first photo ever posted on Instagram was by co-founder Kevin Systrom, a picture of a dog near a taco stand in Mexico. Nothing special. But then something happened. People started sharing. Then more people. Then celebrities found it. Then brands. Within 24 hours of launch, 25,000 people had signed up. Within a year, 10 million users. In 2012, Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. Kevin Systrom was 28 years old. He didn't have a billion-dollar idea on day one. He had a simple app, a photo of a dog, and one extraordinary day where the world decided, this is it. 6 stories, 6 ordinary people, 6 moments that rewrote their entire futures. And here's what I want you to take away from all of this. Fame doesn't always come to the most talented. Luck doesn't always find the most prepared. Sometimes it finds the person who just kept going one day longer than everyone else. Justin uploaded one more video. JK sent her manuscript to one more publisher. Alex launched one weird idea. Lily pressed record on one hard day. What's your one more? Let me know in the comments which story inspired you the most. And if you want more stories like this every week, you know what to do. Subscribe to Fame Burst. Hit the bell. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it today. Because their one day might be tomorrow. See you next week.